The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pretty throw here to start. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. So it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles
Right.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Great.
They go play fake with Hurts. Buying some time right. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Eagles. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dillon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set Lindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 46. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have it. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No, touch. On anyone, huh? Go Silver, ready? No, touch.
Here's Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, The defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Jump off caught by his back. Inside the 10. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working quickly here. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Outside. Watch out.
McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the pistol, Hurts. This is complete downfield to Smith. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Barkley with the pistol again. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Get set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 41. Dumps it off to his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Zach Bond with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That heater's going to fall to the turf. It's the 2-minute warning now from the league. The 49ers with a big decision to make here. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Purdy trying on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards, and a successful conversion on 4th.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Shoots one defender. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Towards the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
First down, Purdy to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 49er first down.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40.
You won't know.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
73. 73.
They go to Barkley again. Caught on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
42-yard line.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first and the did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
No play action. Here's Hurts. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back at the 11. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. I want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Pretty throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. No run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. You gotta be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
McCaffrey launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they set Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
First down, a run with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This, our last play of the quarter. Looking to throw. He's gotten to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
73.
From the pistol, Hurts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
They run it with Saquon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His third through the air this game. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Purdy. It's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passes. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Running right, it's Barkley. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
45-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's still in here on 2nd down. He'll get them enough for a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. The toss, running left side, it's Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact of a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Toss play to Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. In second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They're going to pass it here. This throw is caught. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got Ayuk downfield. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's first and 10. On the gun is Purdy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own numbers. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
44-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.